What makes a player legendary? Is it the trophies they win, the records they break? Or is it their ability to inspire generations, leaving a mark on a sport that can never be erased? In football, there's one name that embodies all of this and more: Paolo Maldini. From the moment he stepped onto the pitch, Maldini carried a burden few could understand. Born into the shadow of a father who was already a national icon, Paolo had the weight of history on his shoulders, but instead of crumbling under it, he soared, becoming the gold standard for defenders and one of the greatest players of all time. This is the story of Paolo Maldini, a player who not only upheld his family's legacy, but redefined it, elevating himself to heights few could ever dream of. Legendary origins. For Paolo Maldini, football wasn't just a passion, it was in his blood. His father, Cesare Maldini, was a household name in Italy, a commanding defender who captained AC Milan and the Italian national team. Cesare was a figure of respect and admiration, both on and off the pitch. Later he would manage AC Milan and the national side, further cementing his place in football lore. Growing up, Paolo was never just another kid kicking a ball. He was always Cesare's boy. Every neighbourhood game, every youth match came with the unspoken question: could Paolo live up to the Maldini name? But Paolo didn't just live up to it, he surpassed it. From a young age, his talent was undeniable. Coaches at Milan's youth academy saw a player with not only incredible skill, but a maturity and understanding of the game far beyond his years. Football was more than just a sport to Paolo, it was a calling. Where it all began. At just 16 years old, Paolo Maldini made his Serie A debut during the 1984-85 season. A debut is always a special moment, but for Paolo, it was the beginning of something extraordinary. The following season, Maldini became a regular starter. Placed at right back, he donned the number 3 jersey, a symbolic nod to his father. While the pressure of carrying Cesare's number might have been too much for some, Paolo embraced it, seeing it as an opportunity to honour his family's legacy. And so began Maldini's journey with AC Milan, a journey that would span 25 seasons, making him the beating heart of one of the most successful clubs in football history. The Immortals. By the late 1980s, Maldini had established himself as a crucial part of Milan's defence. In the 1987-88 season, he won his first Scudetto with a team that would go down in history as the Immortals. Led by coach Arrigo Sacchi, Milan was a force of nature, with world-class players like Marco van Basten, Ruud Gullit and Franco Baresi. The Rossoneri dominated Italian football, conceding just 14 goals in the league that season, a testament to their impenetrable defence. For Maldini, this was just the beginning. Over the next 2 seasons, Milan conquered Europe, winning back-to-back European Cups. Playing alongside legends, Maldini wasn't just keeping up, he was shining. Captain, leader, legend. Following Franco Baresi's retirement, Maldini inherited the captain's armband for both Milan and Italy. This marked the beginning of a new era, not just for Milan, but for football. Maldini wasn't the loudest player on the pitch. He didn't need to be. His leadership came through his actions, his calm under pressure, his relentless work ethic, and his ability to inspire confidence in his teammates. In the 2002-2003 season, Maldini led Milan to another Champions League triumph. The final, against Juventus, was a tactical battle, but Maldini's defensive masterclass earned him Man of the Match honours. The victory was poetic. It came 40 years after his father, Cesare, had lifted the trophy as Milan's captain. The heartbreak and the redemption. No career is without its challenges, and for Maldini, the 2005 Champions League final against Liverpool was one of the toughest moments of his career. Milan was leading 3-0 at half-time, and it seemed like the trophy was theirs. But in one of the most dramatic comebacks in football history, Liverpool clawed their way back, forcing the game to penalties. Milan lost, and for Maldini the pain was immense. But true greatness isn't just about winning, it's about resilience. 2 years later, in 2007, Maldini led Milan to redemption, defeating Liverpool 2-1 in the Champions League final. At 38 years old, Maldini lifted his 5th Champions League trophy, a record that speaks to his unparalleled longevity and excellence. A legend's final chapter. Even as he entered his late 30s, Maldini continued to defy expectations. Playing at the highest level until his retirement in 2009, he amassed an astonishing 902 appearances for Milan. Over his 25-year career, he won 26 trophies, including 7 Serie A titles and 5 Champions League crowns. After his retirement, Milan honoured him by retiring the number 3 jersey. It remains reserved only for his sons should they choose to follow in their father's footsteps. A fitting tribute to a man who gave everything to the club. What made Maldini special? So what made Paolo Maldini stand out in a sport filled with extraordinary talents? First, his versatility. Whether as a fullback or a centre-back, Maldini was equally effective. As a fullback, he combined pace, stamina, and precise crossing. As a centre-back, he was the epitome of defensive excellence, rarely relying on last-ditch tackles because his positioning and anticipation were second to none. Second, his leadership. Maldini wasn't just a captain, he was a symbol. His calm demeanour, unwavering professionalism, and ability to lead by example made him one of football's greatest leaders. And finally, his loyalty. In an era where players often jump between clubs, Maldini spent his entire career at Milan. To him, football wasn't just a profession, it was a commitment, a bond that he never broke. Paolo Maldini wasn't just a player, he was an icon. His story is one of perseverance, loyalty, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. From his first steps onto the pitch as Cesare's boy, to his final moments as Milan's eternal captain, Maldini redefined what it means to be a defender and a leader. Even today, his name resonates as the gold standard for footballing greatness. He didn't just leave a legacy, he became one. If this journey through the life of Paolo Maldini inspired you, hit the like button and share this video with fellow football fans. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories about football's greatest legends. What's your favourite Maldini moment? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss an upload.